Today is the beginning of Advent, and we're going to do our correct perception differently than usual. If one of you came with, oh no, I was going to raise my hand today, look somewhere in the service and you'll find your correct perception, I promise. Yeah, it's inevitable. You'll find what you were looking for. All you have to do is listen, and with faith. Because the first week of Advent is hope. Hope. You know? What is faith? What is faith but the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of that which is not yet seen? And so we focus on the conviction and the assurance. And we're going to light our first candle of Advent. And I read this and I liked it so much. And it says, we join people around the world who have celebrated Advent for many hundreds of years. Advent is a time of preparation, our journey symbolized by the candles on our wreath. It represents the rebirth of the Christ within. Let us not only light our candles, but light up ourselves. I want to say is, what if it's my responsibility to be the light in this season? I am accountable to be the light. Doesn't mean I shouldn't feel how I feel. In fact, if I'm willing to feel, just have the feelings rather than be them or resist them, it's much easier for them to pass. So much easier for these thoughts to pass. And so, our first candle representing hope, we're going to light here. It's the first of the purple candles. And according to legend, the wise men traveled far across the desert to follow a new star. They believed the star would lead them to meet a great leader, whom they would then shower with gifts. Like the wise men, we too have wisdom inside. We're never truly lost. When we follow the star of our intuition, we will arrive at the gift of deeper understanding. This is the hope of Christmas, that our travels will allow us to shine our light ever brighter. And so, I light this little white candle from our Christ candle, and I light the first candle of Advent, the candle of hope. For I am assured that that which I truly hope for is already here, already active, already present. For what we all truly hope for is that we remember who and what we are. We may wish for some stuff in the world. We may want some stuff in the world to happen, but you see, stuff in the world happening is never the cause of our good. It's the realization of the cause of our good, our source and our supply, that makes things happen in the world. Our forgetting our source and our supply also makes things happen in the world. Do we understand the difference? Do we grasp that our every thought is the cause of our events, is the cause of what we see in the world? For there is only one source and one supply, one power, one presence, God the good. So within that one source, that one supply, anything can happen in the world. Nothing is separate from that one source and that one supply. Nothing. It all has, there's one power, and that I can use that one power to create everything that I truly love. And I can use that one power to create everything I truly hate. So I ask you now to reconsider the send button on your computer. Are we clear on that? I ask you now to contemplate the send button in your mind, in your mouth. I ask you now, in all correct perception, will doing this, will hitting enter, will that give me what I want? Will that give me what I hope for? The awakening of my mind to realize my oneness with God and all of my brothers and my sisters. Will that send, that enter in my mind, on my computer, in my hand, in my mouth, will it give me what I want in the long run. And if it won't, if you hear even an inkling of it won't, during this season, refrain. Don't hit send. Don't hit enter. Shut your mouth. Shut up. And some of you may have very sore insides of your cheeks. Like you're going to be doing there. And some of you may not know what to do with your hand. Journal. Write a love letter. Sit, be still, and know. Jesus Christ said that the knowing of the truth is what will set us free. It didn't say knowing about the truth would set us free. It said the knowing of the truth. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth will set you free. But you cannot be freed by the truth until you know it. And some might ask, how do I know it? By being still. It's one of the greatest of our 12 powers. It is the power of strength. It sits in the small of the back. And our greatest strength is to be quiet. Our very greatest strength is to be quiet. And so, we're going to vibrate right now, which I know may sound like making a noise. But in the vibration of the word God, we're stilling the voice to anything else except the word God and all the power that is God, that is in God, that is in and through me. And so each week as we vibrate with our wonderful word God, we open up our heart for the realization that we are so loved with an everlasting love.